Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back for some more Industrial Village.
She has to place 4 lanterns.
Bear's Den. And our stone smelter is almost done. And so is Bentley with residents. And we have added a lot of recipes and can't wait till this thing gets done so we can add a lot more.
I swear to God.
Camera might be getting a little bit angry with her.
Okay, it's being delivered. Irritating me.
Oh, and while she's irritating Tamara, we have started 2 more resources for ability and vein miner. Tamara, mute for a minute. So as soon as we can see this done, there it is. Alright, so recipes, we now have 25. Tamara, start filling this thing up. And we have 9 of 25 of the other ones, so you can start filling that with all the things. And then what is Rosie doing for her next one? I'm hoping it's Carpenter. Alright. Yes, she's doing the sawmill next. Okay, so the 2 new researches we started is technology all the way down here at the bottom that we unlocked when we got the blacksmith unlocked, which we didn't actually have to build for this. We did vein miner, which gets 10% more ores, and citizens block place speed is plus 10%. Hopefully that'll make these builders a little bit more rambunctious. And we have managed to get all of the residences up except for the duplex to level 3. Bentley is finishing this one right now. He has 20% left to do, which is not a whole lot. But he's all supplied. He just has to get it over here and get it done, and then we will have that one done, and then I believe he's starting on the duplex next. Let's go take a look here. I guess while we're here, let's look at where we are for our citizens. We're at 21 of 24. So as soon as he gets that house done, we'll get the achievement for hitting 25. And we can actually turn back on the citizens if we want. So we can actually get up to 25. And he will be doing, the other residents. And then the farm is what he will be doing. But we've added, before she started adding more, which I need to make sure she gets andesite in this thing, because we use a lot of polished andesite. And for some reason it's not in this initial list. Okay, and we also need stone walls. I'm going to go ahead and add those real quick. Stone, brick, walls. We need these a ton. So I'm going to add those. So that gets us those as well. And we actually found something that I think is a bug. It's a weird one. We actually managed to get 14 of 12 recipes because you can remove these default ones, like the mangrove log and the cherry log. And if you remove them and leave, they come back in. But if you remove them and then instantly teach a recipe, it'll go ahead and add the recipe. That's where these two are. And then after you leave, put these two back in, so it still has the defaults and the new ones you added. So technically, I'm assuming that if you didn't need mangrove, cherry, birch, jungle, and acacia, you could take all them out and just fill them in and end up with like 20 recipes, which is kind of weird. I also don't like it that there's a remove button for a default that has to come back. If it's a default that you can't get rid of, don't put a remove button there. We have been spending a bunch of time. I was here probably 5 or 6 hours on my own last night, trying to get these residences and stuff done. Oh, and we also put in a cooking pot up here, and we taught them how to make beef stew, and this actually does work, unlike the potato salad. So we are going to be taking baked potatoes off of the list soon and putting down a cowhands hut, which I'm thinking we're going to do all of the agricultural animals on this side of the road right here. So we'll put like the cowhands hut here, the chicken, the sheep, the ducks, the pigeons, no, the pigs, or it's called swine herders. But we need to get that other farm in, and we also need to get our fishery done down here so we can get our sifter. And I want to look at what kind of recipes we have for fish. Hi, I'm working here. Go away. I'm not even sure how that thing can spawn over here because she was going through all the loot that we got from the Mine Colonies quests, and one of them, I believe it was a loot box. She ended up getting a magnum torch. So we set it out here. And if we do that, you can see it's supposed to do all the way up to the back, all the way up to the mine, way back there, and pretty much down to the water down there. Oh, I gotta take that out of my hand, and then I can do that. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm pretty sure most people do, but if you turn this on, and you break that, it doesn't get rid of the thing. So, make sure you always turn it off if you use that. And we can actually make those, and we might make a couple of them in probably the next episode. We'll run off and go get that done. I didn't even know they were in this pack, and well, I normally don't use them. But we can make them. But we need a spawner core. And to get that, we need the spawner extractor. So we're going to have to make one of those. And Tamara and I were out exploring a bit. I was out looking for cows to get the beef, and I ended up all the way over here, which is a new area. So we actually have the forestry beehive. So if I want to start playing around with bees, I can come over here and get some meadows and forest drones. There's a bunch of them around there. This is a stable that had some horses in it. So Tamara now has a white horse saddled up. I rode back home. But somewhere over in that area, we found another dungeon that has one spawner in it. And so we will go over there and extract the core out of that one. There's her horse. It actually had in it a white horse, a black horse, a brown horse, and then two of the mixed ones, but not paints. Oh, and we also found a ton of oil. There's 128 in there. I didn't even know it was possible. I will show you where we found it. It's actually in the mining dimension. I think it's basically a geode. I just need to look it up and see if I can figure it out. But if we come in here and we run up the stairs that Tamara made us, so I don't have to hop anymore. I believe it's this one. Yep, this is at 69. And we run. By the way, we found another one of the clay, sand, and glass geodes. So we're going to come in here, harvest all the clay out of there. But if we run all the way down here to the end of this long tunnel, I was in here getting andesite because we really don't need ores anymore, except for the rubies, because we always need rubies. But I was in here getting andesite for the colony, and down below I had this basically fall on my head. But you've got regular Minecraft mud, and this was all oil, and it goes down quite a little bit. I think we were at like 50. We've got 128 out of it already, and there's another 16 sitting there, so that's a pretty decent way of getting oil if you can find them. Now, let's go ahead and look here. Oil. And this should be, I'm guessing this one, but let's see, what's the other one? This one. Yeah, see, it says nothing about being in the world, and that's the only two oil buckets that I can see. It's creosote. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to figure out that it's here. But you can definitely get some oil in here if you get really lucky and find it. Oh, and I have a chief sword now. One of my raiders got it or one of my knights got it when the raids happened. And you can actually repair it with just diamond. So I can just put a diamond on it. That'll repair it. It's not the greatest. It's only 7 hearts. Where my spear is 10 now. But it's kind of nice having a sword when I need one. I do need to get it a little enchanted up. Get some sharpness on it or something. And definitely some unbreaking. so let's go see if Bentley has gotten done with our final residence. I'm assuming not, because we didn't get the Hamlet, which I believe is the first of the 3 achievements, because there's one for 25, one for 50, and one for 100. And I think Hamlet is the first one. Well, he's got the second half built. And let's see, this says he's 10% is all he's got left. So, very, very little. And we'll pause here and see what happens when he gets done. Be right back. Tamara just reminded me, because we were having a little conversation about what all she had added to the stonemason here and the carpenter, which it is very weird that the carpenter can actually do architect cutter recipes. That's what these custom ones are. And there is no architect cutter in here yet. So even at level 1, when they don't have one, they can still do the recipes. But at level 2, what brought it up was she was saying that she's getting one for the next level. Oh, Bentley. You're almost done, dude. You're at 96%. You gotta put the nether wart upstairs, the signs, doors, ladders, and I don't know where you're getting 12 more lanterns in this build, but apparently he is.
Planks and glass.
Three, 2, 1, and there it is. It is done. So now he can start on this residence and get it done for us, but that should pop the achievement for us for Hamlet as soon as we
Have enough babies.
turn the babies back on. Alright. New child has been born. Let's go look at the stats here real quick. Stats, we are at 22 of 25. Is there anybody wandering around we want to hire? We got this guy. 31 gold. You want to bring up 31 gold? He's got some decent stats.
On my way.
This guy wants 5 cakes.
I can make it.
Okay. That'll give us 2 of the 3 we need. Looking around to see if we've got any more wandering around here. Oh, go look inside the tavern. There might be somebody sitting around. Yep, here we go. Noah. We don't have any sunflowers yet, do we?
5 cakes. Hold it.
There it is.
Yay!
It unlocked and we didn't even get them hired yet. It must have just taken a moment.
I have 6 sunflowers.
Oh, never mind. We can't hire them. They must have had kids. Because we're at 25 of 25. We're done. We can't hire any of them. That's why it triggered the Hamlet, because we actually had all 25. Alright, so now, as soon as they get started on the next one, he's working on the farm, not the residence. So we can finally get this up to level 3. so we can do some more research, which it looks like she's got a lot of things she needs to add over there. Mainly like these brown bricks. We need to see if we can do those. Cobblestone extra shingles. Polished andesite panel. And it's nothing too terrible, but it's different than things we're already doing, so we might have to add in a few things. But we'll go ahead and let you guys go for today. Oh, one thing about the beef stew I forgot about.
Great to see you.
Oh, Lorenzo, you're in the way. You need to make sure you put in on the minimum stock the bowls, because they do not leave the bowls here when they're done. They end up
It goes back
going
to the warehouse.
Yeah. So you gotta make sure that the couriers bring your bowls back over here so he can make more. We should probably put 2 stacks of bowls up here. That way there's always one there to be full and one in transit.
Then I need to...
About that, there's my rallying banner. Let's get the guards on duty. And coming from the south, that is that way. Now they usually come in from the southwest, which is over there. I actually had them last night when Tamara wasn't here, and I was basically waiting on them. They came in all the way over here on our airport. But we made short work of them. There they are. Alright, come here, guys. You guys rally to here? Yeah, you can rally to here.
About to say, there's one coming.
Oh, we can go all the way out to here. Where are you guys at? Come on, bring it on. Here, let me give you a little motivation. Oh, you don't need motivation. You're here. There you go, guys. Get them. How many guys have we got on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like probably 6. I don't know why they have the Spectre thing, but kind of nice. We can actually see them. Yep,
5
must have
left.
been 6. We got 5 left. 4, 3, 2. Where's the last guy?
Over here.
Where?
By the farm.
I'm on it. We're coming.
Both of them. Both of them.
We're coming.
Hell no. You. Whew. I had to save Dominic.
He's not ours. We wouldn't care. But good job.
I do.
But good job. He's one of the ones we were going to hire that we couldn't. But there we go. They did their job. And we're also going to be putting our walls in as soon as we get this road done and the farm done. So, since you guys have already seen the farm thing and we've already explained it, we're going to go ahead and let the farm get upgraded, get the other one placed in, and we'll be back either with doing that spawn thing or when they finally get over here to do the new buildings like the fishery, which this is actually a dock, and the cowhand thing. So, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time.
Bye.